shinawana honata. Aho shinawana he. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, brothers and sisters, those who have tuned in for Walking Crow and the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine for another Chuesday. It's Chuesday. And how have you been choosing? Actually, are you choosing, and are you choosing you before everything else? Because you are the most important person in your life. Are you trying to fill your cup, or are you trying to fulfill the cup of others who don't really care about you, who only care about themselves? You first always. Take care of you first always, because you can't give away what you haven't got. Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana he. So this is a very special time of the year. We're coming up on the full moon on Thursday. We're coming up on the winter solstice, which is the time of rest, the direction of the north, the direction of earth, the direction of all our relations, is where we go when we cross over to sleep with our ancestors. Aho. It's where the bear goes into the den and rests for the winter. It's a place of rest. It's a place of wisdom. Aho. What are you choosing for yourself? And the winter solstice is coming. And it's been coming, and we've been gathering our harvest and our abundance through the autumn, and we're coming to near the ending of fall, autumn, and we're coming to the winter. And not just that, what's called the birthing of the Christ consciousness, where the three magi, the magicians, aho, people like me, people like others like me out there, saw a star in the sky, and they pointed the way for a new dispensation for humanity. But guess what? Humanity didn't listen, and they twisted it into whatever they made it. They call it Presbyterian, they call it Catholicism, they call it Baptists, they call it Mormons, they call it all kinds of things. But they don't call the Christ consciousness, the vibration of the Christ consciousness, great. And this is a time where the symbolic coming of this consciousness is coming, and that higher vibration. And oishino, oishino, oishino. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready. Walking Crow is always ready. Very happy today. Well, I'm not too happy. My love is going back east for a few months, and I'm not crazy about that, but you know, life still goes on here, and it's going to go on there for her. And when she gets back, we'll be together again when she's here. And that's the way it goes. So what I want to talk about today is I was in a New River, Arizona yesterday with my good friend Wendy and her family, and I went to go see my friend, a friend of mine, Ian, and his beautiful wife, Julie Cardwell. And Ian's very ill. He's very ill. So I went to go spend time with them. And, you know, my job as a healer, as a drum maker, as a medicine man, as a shamanic healer, whatever you want to call me, it's none of my business what you call me. But my job isn't just about, you know, you coming to see me and I hold my hand out and you give me money. And no, that's not what my job is about. My job is about showing up for people, being there for people. I don't care if you're an hour away, how far you away. If I can get there, I'm going to get there. And there are those of you who are on the receiving end of that, know that about me. Aho. So my question to you is, how far are you willing to go to do what it is that you do? How far are you willing to go to give yourself the things and the magic and the gifts that you've always wanted for yourself, but you've always let somebody else talk you out of it? Because you can't, you won't, you shouldn't, you don't, you know, you better not, it's too far, it's too much money, it's too this, it's too that, who's going to take care of this person, who's going to take care of that person? And you'll complain to yourself, and you complain to me, and people have done it to me, where they say, I have too much responsibility, but you don't understand, but Bluto will get in trouble. Those of you who are Animal House fans, but Bluto will get in trouble. So there is no trouble. And I was pointed out by the people who love me that I have laser sharp precision, and the goals that I set for myself, the things that I've been working towards, have manifested and are manifesting. I'm here in Sedona. I'm selling my drums. I'm working my medicine. I'm working with others. I have a new tribe here that loves me dearly, and I love them. They accept me for the person that I am, not the person that I should have been or could have been or would have been or they want me to be. It's not like that here. It's only like that where I came from. Aho, aho. So laser sharp precision meaning what? This year, those of you who follow me know that I had a pretty tough year, starting in February with the crashing of my car, and an hour later getting hit by a car, recovering from that, then the palsy in my eye, which had to do with my father, my relationship with my father, and an anger or a hurt that I was carrying, and it was time to heal that. And I healed that with my friend Donna McGinnis and a lot of loving prayers from a lot of people all over the world. And then, I was in Los Angeles for quite some time, still coming back and forth to Sedona, but taking care of a relationship with a beautiful woman that I love so dearly. The woman that birthed me, the place where I heard the first sound of the heartbeat, the medicine that I carry, the medicine that I work with, that sound of the heartbeat, that sound of the drum, that sound, the first sound that we heard in utero, that sound. The first sound I heard. So I got to spend time with my mom in Los Angeles. We didn't do a lot of talking, but we did a lot of living under the same roof with each other. We did a lot of sitting in the same room with each other, whether we were watching her favorite show, Family Feud, or we were watching the Dodgers win or lose. We were sitting together in the same room within each other's energies. And magically, and I don't know if you'll understand this, magically the relationship healed because we were willing to be with each other. And that's all we needed. All we needed was the willingness to be with each other. All I needed and wanted was a willingness to be there with her, to be understanding of her capacity to or her capacity not to, and the rest is none of my business. Aho, aho. So, how many of you allow others to hold you back? How many of you live with that carnage in your head? And I call it carnage because it's just a big fucking ball of thinking and blame and misunderstandings and not wanting to understand, and they don't understand and they don't care, and all that shit that lives in your head. When it shouldn't be living in your head, it should be in your body, it should be in your heart, it should be planting your feet on the earth. I'm sitting on this rock here in Sedona, on Baby Bell, across from Bell Rock. And if you could see Bell Rock, and see if I can show it to you, but Bell Rock is glistening right now because of the water from the rain the other day, and it's a magnificent sight. Let me see if I can turn this around and show it to you. There she is, and you can see a little bit of that glistening, not a lot, but there she's off in the distance. And then to the right is a magnificent courthouse butte. And these are my surroundings right now. These are my magnificent surroundings, and you need to see this. This is the place where I live. This is the place where I make transformational sacred drum medicine. This is the place where I have my relationship. This is the place where I love and I am loved. I love and I am loved. And not because I love am I loved, but because I'm loved, I love. You can't see her, but she's just out of camera focus, camera range. I'm up here with Kelly. Kelly's up. She's up here. There she is, right there, laying on a rock. Say hi, Kelly. Hi. So we're up here on the high rocks, and you can see where we're at. And I've made decisions for my life that have nothing to do with the lives of others. The decisions that I've made solely have to do with who I am, what I am, and what I'm wanting to do, and what I'm willing to do to get it. I don't make excuses of why I don't do things. I don't make excuses of why I can't do things. I just do the things that I do. And my friend Wendy says to me, you have laser sharp precision, Anthony, because since I met you, you've been moving in this direction and you're doing what it is you manifested. Aho, aho. How many of you want to manifest? Stop buying Christmas presents right now. Stop spending money on credit cards and cash that you don't have, that should go to food, that should go to rent, that should go to other things. And stop buying gifts for people who are ungrateful and don't need anything. They don't need anything. I have four 5 beautiful nephews and nieces, and I would love to give them the world. But guess what? They're all in university. They all have jobs. They have everything that they need. They could probably use some gift certificates to a fast food joint so they can eat when they're out or something. You know how that is for young people. But more than that, they have everything they need. They have beautiful parents. They have beautiful uncles and aunts. They have a beautiful grandmother that cares for them. And I have those same things. I have beautiful brothers and sisters. I have beautiful nephews, nieces and nephews. I have a beautiful woman who loves me. And I know she loves me. And I know that they love me. So what are you willing to give yourself? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to allow? And quit playing the game of commercialism in the world, of capitalism. And do what it is you want to do. The spirits showed me how to make these beautiful drums. So this is what I do. This is my medicine. And a week ago this Friday, I placed my medicine in a gallery in West Sedona for all to see and to purchase if they want. That's a beautiful thing. I've worked towards that. So what is it that are you working towards? Do you want to climb a mountain? Do you want to jump out of a plane? Do you want to find somebody who will love you like you love them? Do you want to buy a home? Do you want to travel? What is it that you want to do that you stop yourself doing? And I don't mean traveling like, a week, 1 or 2 weeks out of the year, you go to the same old lake resort, over and over again and call that a vacation. I call that I call that death. Sorry, not sorry. But in a place like this, in a place like Sedona, where around every corner is magnificence, around every corner is a rebirthing, whether it's from rain, whether it's from snow, whether it's from wind, whether it's from the sun, whether it's from the moon, whether it's from somebody walking by and creating a new trail. There's something magnificent around each corner, and I get to see that. What do you want to see? How do you want to live? Do you want to live a life that you've dreamed about, or do you want to live somebody else's life? It's Chuesday. What do you choose? So I'm going to sing us out. I'm going to thank you for coming. If you need to get a hold of me, you can reach me at Anthony@sacreddrummedicine.com or Walking Crow at sacreddrummedicine.com, or you can give me a call at area code 818-442-1717. At the end of this month, I will be doing a cutting of the cords ceremony on the 29th of December. It's an end of the year ceremony, so you can come to Sedona. You can get yourself a Airbnb or a bed and breakfast or a room, and you can come for that ceremony and do that here in Sedona with me. The ceremony is going to be $40 for the ceremony. It's going to be at Tribe Wellness in West Sedona on 89A. Check my Facebook page for that, because that's where the event's going to go. Also check my website at sacreddrummedicine.com for that event. Alrighty? All right, so let's sing us out. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you decide to choose you. Always choose you first, because remember, you can't give away what you haven't got. Aho? Aho. Hona Oishino. 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 Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to choose today on this magical Tuesday? Aho, coming to you live from the land of Sedona, the sacred land. Walking Crow for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. Asking you to have and wishing a beautiful, beautiful day on you. Aho, aho.